Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. 30 base.
Mike, check, 59. They can't hang with us.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Let's go now. 18
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Get there.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Watch the twist. Whip.
Look at me. Dog.
Crunch.
Hey, Alpha.
Crunch.
Now.
He's mine.
Hit it.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Forced out to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's go.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Kill.
Now.
McCaffrey following the penalty.
Let's go. Come on. Run to the ball.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike to 59. Hey, keep it up.
Ready.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Let's go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Tight dog. Slam.
Clear.
Check.
Hey, seam 6. Let's go.
This is McCaffrey. And an alley to run. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 34 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check 50. Check 50.
That's it.
Now Prescott. Going long here for Wallace. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the man to bring him down was Cyrus Jones.
You don't want no problems.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Hey, here we go. Wide eight.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
Let's go.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
All day, defense, all day, all day. Joker, 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 joker. Hey, alert 3.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. A very solid gain of 27. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Switch.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
On the double.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the ready.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yep.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Get it.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here's McCaffrey. And an alley run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
10 Tucson. Topper.
Wide, get wide. Tighten up.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
They can't see us.
15 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Go. Get out there. There we go.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom!
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Switch.
47.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn.
26.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's go. Strong right.
Here we go, kill.
53 is the mic.
26.
A first down carry by Elliott. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Bunch set. Eyes up. Bunch set.
Hey, kill. 26.
On second down, Elliott. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right. He's able to find Wallace. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Get ready.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. First down, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Come on.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check hot route.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
West, 10 Lobo.
Motion. Hit it. They're coming.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
55 to Mike. Watch the screen. Hey, switch gears. Watch.
Hey, zoom.
Twist. Mike, 55.
Yes.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 55's Mike.
Now.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Ready.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. Delta. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Let's go,
yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cordray Tankersley, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
All day, let's go. Any day.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And an alley to run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Shit! Kill! He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Get it.
Another run by Lindsey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's go.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey!
Me.
Hey, Delta.
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Silver.
Going to take a shot for Gallup. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, and certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They're going to go for it.
1, 2, 3. Check. Fresno.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. Go to 54. 180.
Echo. 53 is the mic.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
61, matchbox lights.
Kill. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
6-6, bullet high.
Check.
Now.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown!
Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that under pressure, and they got to him again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Here we go, wide 80. Here we go, 47.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Sharfield.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
I'm going to hit you.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Get ready. Watch out.
He's coming.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll get nothing out of that one. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Come on, Lott. We better than that.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Prescott from the gun. Cooper's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. On 1st down, Elliott. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's going to be a long
To throw is Prescott. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, they're